Man, I said I wasn't gonna buy this damn shoe, but I guess I ended up buying it, man. I don't even know no more, man. I don't know what's going on with me. Hey, what is up, YouTubers and YouTubies? Welcome back to the crib. I am your boy HG, and we back up in this thing because we belong here. Hey, we're gonna try to get straight into the shoe. Now, the shoe I'm about to show y'all today is a shoe that I've said time and time again to myself, not to y'all, but now y'all know that I was not going to buy any more of these shoes. Back in the day when I was in high school, and I mean, dang, it's kind of crazy to hear myself say back in the day, like, it just make you feel old, man. How many of y'all feel old every time you get to legitimately say back in the day? But back in the day, I used to buy these shoes by the boatload, man. If you're from New York, you are in the same boat I'm in, man. Y'all can express these type of feelings. I'm from the A. We call them Forces. New York call them Uptowns, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, man, when I was in high school, I was buying these shoes by the boatload. It seems like every paycheck or every other paycheck, I was buying 6 pairs. Cause if you got them messed up, that was a wrap, man. You couldn't throw them in the wash, cause if you throw them in the wash, it would soften them up and mess them up. You couldn't exactly use the old school method, you know, a little washing powder, a little bleach in the water, and some warm water with a toothbrush. You couldn't use that method because it was going to yellow them. So you just had to keep having them on rotation. And I was buying 6 pairs at a time. 3 pairs of mids, 3 pairs of lows, just to stay fresh. Again, when they creased, that was a whole nother situation. When they creased, it was a wrap. But we're gonna get into these shoes, and it is these right here. And I don't know if you can read the label on the box because it's kind of washed out with the lights. So I'll bring it a little closer. Maybe, you know, I'll throw a picture up for extra measure. Hopefully you can tell from the picture. But it says on the box, Force, and Nike Air Force 1 in the middle. Yes, it is a pair of Air Force 1s. You know, they kind of fell off for a long time. And I mean, you know, I don't think they ever really fell off, but the hype died down extremely bad. And they kind of like flatlined a little bit. And then, you know, early this year, they kind of got a boost in momentum, man. People started buying them all up and reselling them. Lows you can usually get for like 90 bucks, but people were snatching them up and selling them for 120. No, sir. I ain't paying 120 for a pair of Air Force 1 lows all white. I don't care. Say what you want to say. You preach it to the choir. I ain't doing it. I'll wait until they restock before I pay $120. But getting into the shoe, it is the Air Force 1 React Quick Strike. These kind of sat. And I don't know if they're sold out. You can go check once you see what it is, once the review is over with. And then just come back in the comment section and let me know if they're still sitting. They're in my size, the size 10. It's also, you know, labeled as an 11.5 for women's sizing. So if you don't know, I've said it time and time again, but I'll say it again. If you find a shoe that you like in women's and you're a man, make sure you go up a full size and a half. Remember that, a full size and a half in women's so that you can get the correct shoe size. So I'm a size 10. In a women's, I am an 11.5. Women's sizes usually go up until about that 10.5, maybe 11 size. So I'm always good, man. I've just barely squeaked by, but I'm still in there and I can still enjoy some of the dope colorways that they have been dropping this year for women. They started last year, but I mean, they really been on it this year. One of those is the women's Jordan 6. I'll throw a picture up so y'all know. A lot of people are hating on that shoe. I should have just went with my first mind and grabbed the shoe. But let's get into the shoe. Enough of the talking, let's get into the shoe. It is the colorway Black Green Strike Pine Green. And y'all know I cannot continue the video until I give it to y'all in en français. So let me do what I do. Let me do my thing and share it with y'all, brush up on my French, and give it to y'all in en français real quick. Noir, vert, sapin, vert, strike. Hey, man, It is what it is, man. Bravo, bravo. Give it a round of applause, man. Come on, challenge me. Anybody, challenge me. Hey, I want to see what y'all got. So, unlike the usual Air Force One boxes that are a flip top, this is a slide out box, which is pretty unique, I guess, because it is a quick strike. It was part of a Naija pack, because this is the Air Force One Naija, which included what they were a pair of Air Force Ones, a pair of Air Max 95s, I believe, and a pair of Air Prestos called the Pine Greens, but we all know the real name is Naija. Let me know which ones you went after, or if you even liked any of the ones out of the pack. Out of the pack, I liked all of them. I liked all of them. The 95s were a little bit harder to get, and the Prestos were a little bit harder to get, but these were a little bit easier, and hey, I'm glad they were easy to get. But let me show y'all. Bam! The Nike Air Force One React Naijas. Yes, the black and green things, man. These are representing the Nigerian soccer team. It's got the colors dark green, light green, and some black in here. These are better in hand than I thought in the pictures. Very lightweight. Usually Air Force Ones are clunky, like clunk, clunk, clunk. Not very comfortable for long distance walking in the Air Force Ones, but I don't know, man. These are kind of light. Hey, maybe we'll find out. The materials on the upper is kind of like this nylon feeling material, because it looks like everything is screen printed, but I'm pretty sure there is leather underneath it. The usual standard look for Air Force One is a completely leather upper, and you can tell, but with this, I mean, you can't really tell. Give you a little close-up of it. Can't really tell if it's completely leather or if it's some other type of material, but hey, it's still a dope look. The toe box is a mesh nylon ripstop almost kind of feeling material, which I'm pretty sure will do good in inclement weather, because you know the OG toe boxes, they're perforated so that your foot can breathe. This material, I don't know how it is with breathability, but it seems to be very flexible. You've got green stitching all around the shoe. The middle is like a basket material, kind of like on the Jordan 7s, you know, the ones I call the Hidden Dragons. Kind of like that, if you can hear that. It's kind of like a, what is that? A mesh material? I don't know, man. I'm not a material expert, but it looks good. It looks good versus where you would normally see another leather panel. It's got this material instead. The same kind of, I don't know, leather. Man, I don't know, man. If you know, let me know down in the comment section below. But leather screen printed on material in a different pattern. On the back, you got the basket weaving. Again, on the front, like you have like on the toe cap, you have these triangle patterns. And then you come around to the heel and you got where the Nike Air is, you've got this light green pattern. You've also got that light green on the lace loops. Speaking of the laces, you have a mesh flat laces, and they've got like a bamboo or wood type of material. I'm pretty sure this is like a wood native to Nigeria. You've got the same pattern on the tongue tag as on the Achilles support and on the lace area. The tongue is a lightweight mesh material on the back and nylon on the front with it's not the same, but it's still like a interesting Nigerian pattern on there, and I'll try to capture a photo of it for you if I can. Getting to the outsole of the shoe, you got a seemingly standard Air Force One outsole until you get to the heel counter and to the toe cap of the outsole. You will see you have the React pattern on the front and on the back. And also where on this little trimming piping section where it's usually rubber, this feels like a plastic. It's more of a plastic, and it says Nike React to kind of insinuate even more that this is a Air Force One React Fusion. You flip it on the inside, you've got where it says, what, DMSX and a Nike swoosh. I don't know what that means. Somebody get down in the comment section below again and let me know. And then you've got a screen printed Nike swoosh on both sides of the shoe, where normally it would be a leather swoosh patch. Some minor but major additions to the shoe. Getting to the inside of the shoe, the insole is pretty interesting. I'll give y'all a look at the insole, and man, it's hard to get out. Usually Air Force One insoles come out and what is this going on here? Oh, what? Wait a minute. That's crazy. Okay, so you know how like the midsole is usually extremely thick on the Air Force One. Watch this. Usually you can't do that on the Air Force One. Look, I'll show you from the front. What? The shoe is completely hollow. Usually the midsole has an air unit in here, and it is thick, heavy, clunky, but this is a completely hollow shoe, which would explain the light feeling, and the inside of the shoe is hollow because of this right here, your insole. Your insole is replacing the midsole. It is replacing that space within the midsole, and I guess that's React cushioning. That's where the React really takes hold of this Air Force One. You've got that interesting React pattern on the top of the insole. You've got the React pattern along the sides of the insole, and then you still get a bit of classic of the Air Force One with the air unit. And I don't know if anybody has ever seen the air unit inside the heel of an Air Force One, but hey, here's a great opportunity to see it. There's an image on the insole, and it reads Nigeria Football Federation 1945. And of course, by football, we all know what that means, and if you don't know what it means soccer. But yeah, I mean, there's the insole, the React insole that's replacing the midsole of the shoe. That's what the inside of the shoe looks like, if you can see it there, completely hollow. I know after seeing me pull out that big chunky insole, y'all are definitely going to want to see an on foot of this, and then I know y'all gonna want to hear my honest opinion of the feel of this shoe. So hey, let's go check out these Air Force One Naijas on foot.
Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey,
Hey, off the juice, codeine got me tripping. Cut the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
Addy boys got some 60s in my bag. Lips sealed, ain't pillow talking on no rag. In my earlobe, got 2 carats, VVS. Got a penthouse near Rodeo, off of stress. All this money, when I grew up, I had nothing. Filled with backstabs, and my whole life is disgusting. Can't believe it, gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Getting checks, I don't believe, but she says she done with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way. Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Zanny boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had.
I enjoy doing that on foot, man. I'm gonna tell y'all and be honest with y'all. These feel great, man. These are lightweight, springy. You could definitely walk distances in these shoes. They're very breathable. Again, the material is flexible. I'm surprised. I want to say I'm surprised, but then again, I'm not. That React insole is extremely comfortable, and I think that, hey, they should include React insoles in a lot more of their regular shoes. Hey, they might even throw a React insole into a pair of Jordans. Hey, what you think about that? Or I think they already have. Maybe I'm tripping. Hey, it's always interesting to see where they're going with this React technology. As far as fit and comfort, again, fits great, very comfortable. And that doesn't give you that bulky feel of a regular Air Force One. Flexible, you could do long walks in these, and I mean, I highly recommend it. It's a dope colorway, a clean looking shoe. But yes, let me know down in the comment section below, what did you think of these Air Force One Naijas? Did you go after a pair? Put all of that down in the comment section below. But don't forget, before you go, to hit that like button if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, hit that dislike button. I know, I understand, sometimes I talk too much. It's not people's favorite portion of the video, but hey, it's okay with me. It's who I am. And the most important part is to hit that subscribe button down in the corner below. Hey, I can't leave y'all without saying, nothing is impossible. Fight for everything you believe in. Don't let anything stand in your way, and dream hungry. Until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.